Good morning, year four. Right, before we do anything, stop. Do our maths video a little bit differently today. You have attached to this video a PDF file that you need to download. It's going to have lots of questions on that I need you to answer. There are questions that we have gone over on the last few videos. So if you're doing any of the questions and you're unsure, watch some of the past videos. I'm going to be going through the answers in a minute, so make sure that you have it finished before you watch the rest of this video. So if you've not finished it, please pause the video now, because I'm going to start going through some answers. Right guys, ready for some answers. I'm going to be explaining these as we go as well. I personally love this bit of maths because it requires you to kind of picture some things in your head and count them as you go. Right, Mina thinks of a 3D shape. She says it has 5 faces. 2 opposite faces are triangles, the others are rectangles. So if I'm picturing this shape in my head, I know that if it's got 2 triangles that are opposite each other, I know the only thing it can be is a prism, especially when the rest of the faces are rectangles. Because remember, when we talk about prisms, it's a 2D shape that's been stretched out. So pick triangle at one side, triangle at the other, rectangles in between. Our answer is a triangular prism. Write each word in the correct box. So a cube has, this is where you got to picture that cube in front of you and count it. So a cube has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces. A cube has 8 vertices, remembering that a vertex is the corner part of this 3D shape, and 12 edges. So remember, that's where 2 faces meet together. Then we need to complete this table. So it's telling me that a cuboid has 6 faces and 12 edges. It's also telling me that a square-based pyramid has 5 faces, and I need to count how many edges it has. Luckily, it's given me the picture here. I can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I know there's one over here, 6. No, there's one there, 7, and there must be one just over there, so it's 8. So it's some of looking at the picture and some of picturing that shape in your head. I'm thinking of a 3D shape. It has a square base. It has 4 other faces which are triangles. So it's got a square base and then 4 other sides that are triangles. Straight away in my head, I'm trying to picture that square base at the bottom. Right, if the rest must be triangles, that must mean a point in the middle. That must mean it's a square-based pyramid. Right, here's some nets of shapes. For each net, put a tick if it folds to make a pyramid. Put a cross if it does not. I can't put ticks and crosses on my PDF, but I can show you. So if I'm thinking of this shape and how it's going to fold, these dotted lines are going to show me where my fold markings are. So if I'm thinking of folding that shape up, this shape will make a cube. So that is not one, so I would have a cross on it, this one. If I'm looking here, I can see that if I fold those triangles up, they're going to connect together to make a square-based pyramid. So that one would get a tick. If I'm looking at this shape down here, I can see again that I've got those fold markings, and in my head, if I picture it and fold it up, I can see that that's going to make a triangular base pyramid. So again, that would get a tick. Right, let's have a look at this one. So if I fold up on the lines here, then fold it round, this is going to make a triangular prism. So I know that that's not going to be a pyramid, so that would have a cross just on that one. So this one would have a tick and this one would have a tick. So write numbers to complete the sentence. A cuboid has, I've counted, 1, 2, one on the other side, 3, one at the bottom, 4, 5, 6, one at this side as well, faces. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vertices. Again, I'm picturing those ones that are behind the shape that I can't see. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 behind it, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 edges as well. So this one's a little bit easier because I can see through the shape. It's helped me out here. So I can see it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vertices. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 edges. Right, again, this takes a lot of picturing these shapes in your head and try and count them round. So a cuboid has 6 faces, 8 vertices, and 12 edges. A triangular prism has 5 faces, 6 vertices, and 9 edges. A square-based pyramid has 5 faces, 5 vertices, and 8 edges. And last but not least, Jack says 2 3D shapes with the same number of faces as each other also have the same number of vertices as each other. Is Jack correct? Circle yes or no. The correct answer is no, because I can use evidence of the question before here. So I've put no, because a square-based pyramid has 5 faces and 5 vertices, but a triangular prism has 5 faces and 6 vertices. So this is an example of 2 3D shapes with the same amount of faces but different vertices and edges. So remember, when you're using that reasoning, that you're making sure that you are using because to explain your answer. Another excellent week of maths, guys. I'm really impressed with everything you're doing. If you've got any of these wrong, go back on Purple Pen and have another go at them. Well done, and I'll see you next week.